Hello, we're live. Let's see if anybody comes on. This is my first live, you guys. And this is going to be, let me change the branding on this. Okay, well, ask me anything, you guys. Let me see. Comments. All right, you guys. So we're live. And if you're watching this later, because I don't know if anybody's going to come in, since it's my first live, it wasn't announced. But I do have a video coming tomorrow. Let me see if I can share. It'll be out at 9 a.m. on Saturday. So if you're watching this later, let me see if I can figure out how to put this in the background. Media assets, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can add any assets that will be in the video tomorrow. So this is going to be a hint for the video tomorrow. And let me see if I can put this on. Let me change the title of this to Friday. I'm looking on my YouTube, it says Saturday. And if this goes well with what I'm using, okay, I just changed the name. Let's see if that worked. If this goes well, I will just do this on every Friday around this time, just from my home. If you have any questions or if you just want to say hi, please drop a comment. Hi, baby. Baby, look, I'm live here. Go tell mommy I'm live to turn on YouTube and watch our live. Mom, are you watching? Please come in there because no one's watching. Maybe people will come later. This was unannounced. Oh, this is Baby Rain. So, like I said, we have a video coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning, which is Saturday. Be on the lookout for that. And maybe I'll go live tomorrow since I got this figured out. And I'll see if I can do a live stream, somewhere in San Carlos City. Otherwise, we'll just do it from here. Okay, go tell mommy to watch it. Turn on, see if you can watch it, okay? All right. So let me give you a hint about the video tomorrow. Okay, this is a hint for the video tomorrow. Has something to do with maybe a little bit of sickness. This is from the actual video you'll see tomorrow. Okay, so that's one hint. All right. If you're here, leave me a comment and I'd be happy to answer, say hello, or answer any questions you have. I'm just going to hang around here for a little while longer and we'll see if people come on. Otherwise, if you're watching this later, um, I hope to incorporate live streams more often, every maybe Friday, Saturday, and I will announce them from now on. And if you're around tomorrow, Saturday at 9 a.m., we will have a new video release. It's a really good video. Put a lot of time into it, and it'll be released tomorrow at 9 a.m. So you can watch it anytime after tomorrow at 9 a.m. Leave me a comment if you happen to come in here and I'll check. I'm just doing some things on my computer right now. Maybe I'll give you another hint. Let me add another video clip. Another hint for tomorrow. Let's see. Let me find another clip that is in the video tomorrow. All right, let's see. Okay, well, any comments yet? Mom, are you watching? How's it look? I'm going to check from my phone also. So my picture I have up, you guys, for the live stream on YouTube is Saturday at 11 a.m. But I'm just letting you guys know tonight that I'm doing the live stream tomorrow. So maybe you can prepare for that. I know this is unannounced.
Wow! Nakailangan mo pa na wala
Mom, is it pretty clear? Is it pretty clear, the video? Is the video clear? What do you mean? It looks clear to me. Really? It looks really clear to me.
Our video or the live?
The video looks clear.
Oh, yours there. It's clear. But look at mine.
Yeah, it looks good, but look now.
Oh, yeah, it's clear. I don't know. Maybe something wrong with my phone.
No, it's okay. All right, let's see. So I have load here, so tomorrow
Oh,
I can go out and do somewhere.
yeah. I'll give you load.
Okay.
Additional load.
All right, cool.
Can
Can you look at the picture that's posted on the live? Can you look at the picture? Get out of the live and go, just look at my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
There should be a picture there.
Okay, hold on. So I will go to your channel, right? Yeah.
Mom, you're live.
Oh, sorry.
You can say hi while you're here because people can hear you.
No,
No
it's
one's
okay.
here, Mom. You just say hi. Just say hi. Mom,
Which
just say
one?
hi.
I don't know. What's the picture?
It's right there, live.
Oh,
You just go like that.
yeah.
Here, hold on. You should have it. You have to go to live.
Oh,
There,
okay.
see, that's
Sorry.
the picture.
Yeah, it's good.
It's Friday live, but it's every Saturday.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Okay. So, ito na ko.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry.
Okay, if you're watching live, you guys just pop a question in there. Ask me a question, ask me anything. I'll be here for just about 15 more minutes, see if we get more people coming in here. Let me tell Caroline she can ask me a question also. Mom, Lynn, can you put a comment? Just ask me a question like how I'm doing or something. Just to see if it works. Post a comment. No, stay there. You can do from there. Just do from downstairs. There you go. If you're watching, just say hi in the comments or ask me a question, you guys. Oh, we got a question. Dragon Pue, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Hello, sir. Let's put it up. Let's show everyone. Mom, can you go downstairs? It's very loud there. Hello, sir. Good PM. I have a question. Do you intend to stay in San Carlos for a lifetime? Hey, Dragon, I appreciate your question. That's a really good question. And absolutely, I'm planning to stay in San Carlos. I've been here in the Philippines since 2010, January 2010. I came to San Carlos in 2012. I went back to America. The last time I went back to America was 2013, I think. Came back in 2014. Haven't been back since. I will be staying in San Carlos. My family's here, and my favorite thing to do is just being a dad. So no reason to go abroad. We're stable, doing well here, and no place like the Philippines, and for me, the province life to raise my family. Thank you so much for your question. Hey, we don't have many people here, so feel free to ask as many questions as you want. I'm happy to talk to you, answer any questions. And just so you know, we have a video coming out. It's my favorite video I've made so far, and I put a lot of time into it. And it's about just over, I think it's just around 11 minutes long, and it's about why I'm staying here, the things I learned, and I talk about my mixed martial arts experience and touch on sickness and how my wife took care of me. And that video will be out tomorrow at 9 a.m. So Saturday, 9 a.m. Manila time. All right. Any other questions, you guys? I'm happy to answer. And I'm sorry I didn't announce this live. I just decided to give it a try. And I really like this. This is pretty awesome. Maybe I'll do a lot more lives and see if we can get people coming in here. There's my wife, Caroline. Let's put hers up here. Caroline, you there? Hi, George Guapo. Akong question ka, unsa kanindut ang Filipinas? Oh, so what's good? I think she's asking me what's good in the Philippines or what I like. So Caroline, I will answer your question. You're asking me what I like in the Philippines? Yeah, so yeah, I think I can read it saying how nice is the Philippines. Unsa kanindut ang Pilipinas. So what's good? What's nice? Oh, okay. I can hear my wife downstairs too, Caroline. So what's good in the Philippines? There's so much good here. So Caroline's watching, so I will answer that question. Well, what's good right now is my wife has been feeding me wraps, these chicken wraps from a local restaurant, and it's very inexpensive and very delicious. And she's been feeding me those, and I've been enjoying those. What else I've been enjoying is she bought me a couple gifts lately. She bought me new shoes, so when I go walking, I love the new shoes she bought for me. She also bought me a mini trampoline. They call it a jumper, I think. And I've been using that to exercise every day for 15 minutes. And I love it. So the weather's been great here. The other thing is my children recently had a family day. It was just this last week over the weekend, and it was just phenomenal. I got to see them dancing, and we have 3 of the 4 children are at Santa Rita at the school there, the private school. It's Catholic school, and they all got to dance. It was really fun, and I filmed it, and maybe I'll put that on a video really soon. All right, my wife, I answered your question in pretty good detail there. I have another question from Dragon again. So Dragon, I'm a constant viewer of your videos and one of those very proud of you sharing to us your appreciation of the Philippines. Wow, I really appreciate that, Dragon. I really love to see people like you that watch the videos, they're watching all of our content, and then you tell me these things because it really keeps me wanting to make more videos, and I really want to share my heart because I think my situation in the Philippines as I share more, is very unusual, maybe compared to a lot of expats. And my video that's coming out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. is going to share a little bit more about that. But I really appreciate it because I feel very grateful to be here in the Philippines. People say that they're visitors here in the Philippines. Maybe people feel like that. They feel like they're visitors. Maybe if they're just traveling and stopping by. But I've been here since January of 2010, and this is my home. So, and I'm very grateful and appreciative of you also, and viewers like you that take the time to watch our content, and specifically the content I make, because I edit and I make every single video and I put my heart into every single video. I don't want to put out bad stuff, like stuff that you wouldn't want to watch. So I really appreciate your comment. Thank you so much. And I Dragon, if you want to ask more, ask me more. I have another comment. I really appreciate these comments. And it's Belly, if I'm saying that right. Belly. Hi, I know that San Carlos is a nice place, but it's quite far from Bacolod, where big hospitals are located and good doctors are too. Why in San Carlos of all places in Negros Occidental? Yeah, you guys are asking me really good questions here, and I really appreciate this question. Uh, I just want to say one thing too. I have a runny nose, so I'm sorry if I'm making sniffling sounds. Um, so we go to Bacolod a lot, and I know the hospitals are really good there, and I know also we go to Cebu a lot. The hospitals are outstanding there. There's many cities that have outstanding hospitals. We just really like San Carlos City, and we're a healthy family so far. And there's a few hospitals here that are very good for if someone gets sick, if someone has a minor accident. These hospitals are very good. It is a risk if there's a big accident or someone's health condition is compromised. It's a very big risk to be far away, and that's something that we've had to weigh out. But the big reason we're here in San Carlos is because my wife Caroline, her family is from San Carlos and San Ysidro, which is about 20 minutes from our house in San Carlos, and it's in Calatrava. This is her family province, so that's why we're here. And I hope that answers your question. I really appreciate your question. Feel free to ask more. Let me get a tissue really quick. And just to go back on your question that you asked, Belly, is San Carlos is it's an awesome place. It's very beautiful. And then since we're close to Calatrava, we can see Caroline's family and her mom. We can visit there. We visit there quite often. And then her mom and her family come here. People from her family come here every day to our house. And we have some relatives that live here besides our children too. So we're just a big family house here, a big family home, a welcoming home. Got it. Thanks for the answer. You're very welcome. Thank you, Belly, for your question. We go to Bacolod a lot. Bacolod's beautiful. It's a beautiful place to visit. All right, so not bad for the first live, and the questions I'm getting, I really appreciate it. Here's another question, and it's Dragon again. I love your questions, Dragon. Let's see. We're planning to migrate to Negros very soon. Hope we get to meet in the very beautiful place of San Carlos City. We've been there twice actually. We love the place, but we love Silay City. Oh, Silay City, yeah. Yeah, that's a wonderful place. I've heard about that place, but I don't believe I've ever been there. I'm trying to think. But I can understand, why, you love that place, and I hope that we get to meet you too when you come here. Just let me know when you come here. And you guys, I have a albino Ong. I see your question. I'll put that up in a second. I'm just gonna finish talking to Dragon here. Um, for anyone that sees this live, either at this time or later, you guys are welcome to add me on Facebook. I don't have a like a Raising Roots Facebook page, which is something maybe I should think about. I just have my own page, my family page, and I've had it for many, many years. And I think I just have around 2,000 people that follow me there, maybe 2,000 subscribers. You guys are welcome. Let me just put my Facebook page in here where you guys can find me. Actually, let me drop this link in. Um,
Charger, contact.
okay, David, do you want to say hi? I'm on a live. I'm on a live right now. You want to say hi? Come on.
Yeah. Hi.
Here's David. It's my son,
Hi.
David. David. Yeah, look, I will leave my Facebook link in just a minute, you guys. I want to answer Albino's question. Do you plan to go back to the US with your children? Yeah, a lot of people ask me that question, Albino, and I really don't. I really don't have a reason to go back. Both of my parents have passed away, and I have some relatives there. Yeah, thank you, David. I have a few brothers and sisters there, but my family's not close. If I go back, I don't really have a place to stay or anything like that. But for my children, um, we'll take care of them, so they'll be, citizens in both places. But it's going to be up to them if they want to go back there. That's will be their decision when they get older. But I really don't want them to go as a father. But also, I realize my children have their free will, so I really don't want to go back to America. I don't have plans to answer your question. Thank you so much for your question too, Albino. Dragon said hi, David. Hey, David. David, come here. Oh, come here, Rain. Dragon, I'll have David say hi to you. Say hi to everybody, Rain. Here's Rain. Oh, you hurt your hand. Sorry. She just scraped her hand here.
Ay, ayaw. Ay na, hugawan ni mo. Ay na, maligo ta. Na, mag-inom siya
Tell
tubig.
David to come say hello.
Come on, let's
David,
go.
come on.
David, come on. David!
She likes the camera. Hi, David. See, Dragon said hi to you. Say hi, Dragon.
Hello.
You can say hi. His name's Dragon.
Hello, Dragon.
Look in the camera right here.
Hello, Dragon.
There you go. Good job, David. All right. So you're welcome, Albino. You're very welcome. Thank you for your question once again. I appreciate it. Oh, Dragon, I missed this one. We are from Cebu, actually. Really? Wow. Where are you from in Cebu? I'm curious. If you don't mind answering that. I'm going to give you guys a preview. Here's a preview. This part is going to be in the video. So it might have something to do with sickness tomorrow at 9. Since you guys are here on the live, we'll just play that little part. Yep, that's going to be in the video tomorrow. And I have a lot of scenes that I got from a place called Vecteezy. And they have a lot of videos it really fits in with my content. I have a paid subscription for that, so I can get pieces that I can't replicate here. So I'm moving towards that, and I hope that really resonates with people when they watch the videos. I think it makes a difference when you get an emotional feeling from things, from scenes in the video. And other things I replicate scenes of my workplace, like a few videos ago, using AI in my image or my family's image. So yeah, I'd rather use real stuff than AI, but it helps to fill in little slots when I'm explaining stories. Okay, let me go back to the comments. Looks like we got a few more. Oh, Mignalia. Yeah, we pass by there on our way to Cebu all the time. And sometimes we shop at, not shop, but stop at some of the food shops in that area. Wonderful. So you're not too far from Toledo then. So when you come back to San Carlos, just let me know if we're going to do these lives more often. I'm going to do them weekly or more. And if you're watching a live and you're going to make a trip out here, just let me know. We'd love to meet up with you, Dragon. Okay, let's see. Soft Touch subdivision, actually. Okay, so I think that's where you live. Huh, I haven't heard of that place. But always passing through Magnolia. I can't say it very well. But always so many times passed through there. We used to live in Cebu, Caroline and I, for a couple years, from 2010 to 2012, and then we moved to San Carlos. Okay, let me see if I have any other. Dragon, I appreciate all your questions or any comments you guys want to make about videos, anything you want to ask me about my family, anything about myself. I'm happy to answer. Wow, what a nice thing to say. Belly, thank you so much. That's such a nice comment. I really appreciate that. You know, that's my point in making these videos because I had another channel. I've had about 7, maybe 8 different channels in a prior business, and then in cryptocurrency, and then I had another channel for a few years, maybe a year, when I was in the Philippines. But I lost an email. I lost the email to be able to log back in there, and I had it on a business account, and I could not get that account back. And I built that channel up to about 10,000 subscribers before I lost it. So I learned so much because my videos, I think, were really crappy when I first started making them. So I appreciate seeing your comment on the videos, because I've learned a lot, and I do everything myself. And that's my reason. I want to inspire people. It makes me be a better person making the videos about the things I learn here, and then just sharing them with people. And I love comments like that. I love when Filipinos, um, the people that are citizens here, tell me wonderful things about the videos. I love when foreigners also say good things about the videos, but a lot of times the foreigners, they'll attack me because they'll say things. I have just a few foreigners that have attacked me, but it stands out when they do that. And I understand them. They think I'm a traitor, but I'm really not a traitor. I love America. It's just that I just saw some goals in my life, and one of them was to live in a more freer society where I had the right to practice my religious beliefs, because everybody has a right to do that, but where I wouldn't be attacked for believing in God, for believing in Jesus Christ. Um, I don't think that anybody else has to believe what I believe, but I wanted to just have the rights without feeling like being attacked. And then I also wanted to be married and have a family in the Philippines. And if I met a person that shared those goals, and in 2011 I met Caroline, so that all happened. So you inspire me with your comments, Belly. Thank you so much. Maybe you can show us other beautiful places of San Carlos in your next videos. Yeah, this one that's coming out tomorrow, Dragon, it's going to show you some other beautiful places. It's going to show you a different part of the marina where I went with my family. Um, it's by the bus terminal. I'm sure you're aware. You've been to that bus terminal. It's right next to it, that part. And then we also there's a light show here in San Carlos City. And in the evening, the lights come out with all these different colors. And towards the end of the video, I just share that with some words and some beautiful music. And so I hope you like that. And I'll work on sharing other places in San Carlos, other places that I really like to go, or just going downtown, or some other areas that maybe I haven't shown that are beautiful here. There's so many places here. So I'll do that, Dragon. That's a good idea. If you guys tell me what you like to see, I feel like I always want to give my words, but I will definitely listen to what you say and do my best to meet um, the standards that you guys want, different places. I love to do that. Sometimes I have to convince Caroline to go with me. Caroline's very um, introspective person and kind of quiet, and she's kind of like a homebody. She likes to stay at home, but she likes to go places, but not a lot. So that's why a lot of times I'm by myself or with a few of the kids if they have time to go. Um, Caroline's shy, like a lot of Filipinos, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. It's refreshing to know that our fellow Filipino is with someone as dedicated to family as a truthful person as you are. Well, thank you so much, Dragon. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. I feel very blessed to um, have met Caroline, and then in the way we met too. You'll see in the video some of the things tomorrow. Some of the things she did for me. Some of them are embarrassing, but having to do with sickness. But she's just really a good person, and I know there's many Filipinos um, that have the same mindset. I've met a lot of different Filipinos, and there's a lot of Filipinos that have the conservative mindset that the Philippines is founded on God and Catholicism, Christianity, and there's a few different religions here, right? But you don't have to be religious at all to have a good heart. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people that aren't religious that have a really good heart, but they're very spiritual. Um, but the Filipinos, there's so many Filipinos that are so wonderful with their families, and they make wonderful husbands and wives, daughters, sons, granddaughters, grandsons, just wonderful. I've learned a lot here from your culture. So thank you, Dragon, for that. And it looks like Dragon has another comment here. Let's see. I heard there's a very famous native coffee shop in San Carlos City, but seems you're not a coffee guy yourself. No, I am a coffee guy, and I know that place you're talking about. There's a few places here that are kind of famous. And they have the native coffee, which is, you guys know, but yeah, it's delicious. I am a coffee guy, but my favorite is native coffee for sure. I don't like the sweet coffee so much with all the sugar, but the native coffee. Yeah, so maybe we'll go there on a video. We'll go to those places. Maybe we'll take Caroline or one of her brothers or something. And maybe I'll take David. My son likes coffee too. So if anybody's watching, join Dragon and Belly and Caroline's here, leaving questions or comments. You can ask me anything. I was just going to be here for a few minutes, but it's been over 41 minutes. I really appreciate it. You're very welcome, Dragon. You're very welcome. And thank you too for your comments and asking some questions. And God bless you and your family also. Thank you very much. God bless you, Dragon. Let's see if Caroline wants to ask a question. I try to get her to come here, but she's kind of shy. She's very shy. You know, sometimes people they act shy when you first know them, and then later they'll get used to you, and then they won't be shy, so shy anymore around you. But Caroline's really a shy person. Caroline, ask me a question on there. Think if you can, or share something.
It's okay. That I don't know.
If you come up here with that, it'll be very rebound.
No, I just
Okay.
turn
Look
on
at all
the
these
sound.
questions. It was just really awesome.
Yeah, but I don't have questions though.
Albino, I wonder if Albino's still here. Look I got so many questions. I'm so
Yes,
happy.
good. Wala akong question. Ay,
You want to share something? Just
no.
sit here for a minute.
No, it's okay. I'm good.
You're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. She don't want to sit here.
No, it's okay. It's just it's fine.
Okay, it's okay, Di.
Next time.
Okay, Di.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Salamat kayo. Amping, ha?
Okay, I'm just right here.
All right. So I'll just hang around for a few more minutes and see if we get any more questions. And I really appreciate I got a lot of good questions from Dragon. Even my wife Caroline asked me what's good here in the Philippines. And then Belly asked me a number of questions too. And then Albino Ong also appreciate that. I really want to grow this channel. You guys continue growing. I'm so thankful and grateful that we have I can't believe it, over 13,000 subscribers. And I started this channel um, just about 6 months ago, maybe close to 7 months now. Oh, I got a couple questions here. Hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. I'm also going to call you sir. Good evening to you. Where are you, Richard? Where are you? Are you in the Philippines? If you are, which place? Okay, let's go back to Belly. One of the things I love in your videos is you always mention about God. It's rare for foreigners who come to US believing about God. I'm a Catholic. I appreciate it that you are a believer. Well, thank you so much, Belly. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I came to the Philippines. There's a lot of Americans that believe in God, but they're silent about it because some people aren't silent, but a lot of people are because they get ostracized in our country a lot of times because especially with the prior president, a lot of people felt really encouraged and inspired to come out with their their beliefs of not believing in religion and attacking people that are so-called conservative, and all these different pronouns that the woke culture has. I'm not people have the right to believe what they want to believe, but when they attack people for their beliefs, it's really not right. But we just let God take care of that, right? So yeah, there's there's a good number of people in America that are born in America that are believers, but maybe more of them will come to the Philippines too in the future. Because the Philippines is really inspires me just to say that. I say that I believe in God and and just to share some of my beliefs about that because that's important. But at the same time, I don't um, believe that people should believe in something just because we believe in it, right? People have their own mind for free will, but since we're in the Philippines, it's wonderful because most people do believe in God, and most people, um, be it if they're Catholic or Christian, and there's Muslim faith here too. But it just seems like the when I was in Cebu and here in San Carlos, you're never getting attacked. You're encouraged to raise your children with a faith, and that's what's just wonderful. That's very important. That's why I didn't want to do that in America. That's why I wanted to do that here. So, I got some more stuff, some more questions here. Richard again. Hi, Richard again. We love watching your channel very much, very informative. I even require my students to watch them. Wow, that's amazing. That is just amazing. Thank you for telling me that, Richard. So you're a teacher. Um, where are you, if you don't mind me? Let me see if you answered that. Wow. Particular one which features wokeism in the United States. It's actually part of our class discussions both in my undergraduate and graduate classes. So when you guys are talking about that, you share my videos? Is that what you're saying, or you watch videos on those subjects? Because if you're actually sharing my videos, I mean, I'm so touched. I'm just a simple person, and that's just amazing. And I'm sorry, you guys, if I miss anybody's questions. I'm going through here. Sorry, it should be who come to the Philippines. Yes, Belly, I agree. I understand what you're saying. Looking forward to your new video upload soon. God bless. Thank you, Belly, and God bless you too and your family. And by the way, if you weren't here when I mentioned it, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I have a wonderful new video. It's my favorite one I've made so far, and that's coming out at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I hope you'll be able to watch that. Um, oh, you're in Cebu City. Okay, Richard. Are you a teacher? Do you mind? You don't have to share it if you don't feel comfortable, but do you mind what school you're teaching in? Man, I would love to have you on a video um, where you just kind of talk about what you're doing with that's just amazing to me. I'm just blown away. Yes, I've shared your videos to our Glass group chat. Thank you so much for doing that, Richard. I really appreciate it. My daughters and my son David, David's not in high school, but they all go to the same Catholic school, Santa Rita here in San Carlos City, and they have those group chats too. Um, but I don't know if they're sharing any of the videos like you do. I the Some people from their school watch my videos. They told me that, but I'm just simple, and not many people know about my channel. I think we're around 13,000 subscribers now, but I really appreciate that, Richard. That's just Yeah. I'm political science professor at University of San Jose. Recollect. Oh my goodness. Wow, Richard, I'm really touched. I'm very grateful and humbled to know that you've done that. I mean, I never would thought of that, expected that, or even dreamed of that. I always manifest things when I wake up in the morning, when I pray, then I manifest my dreams. And I also, before I go to sleep, and a lot of times I'll just be manifesting things for my family or something like that. But the things I've been doing lately is just people talking about the videos and people knowing about our YouTube channel and then them really liking our content, liking what I'm sharing, like because the Philippines is so faith-based and I'm so grateful that I'm here and I've been here for such a long time and I'm grateful that I feel inspired and I feel like the way God touches all of our hearts and God brings out that specialness in us, our special gifts that we all have and that we have to discover. And I'm just discovering my gift for making videos, and I don't think I'm so good at it. I'm learning, but I the comments I get from people, it inspires me to just get better and better, and to talk about the things that are important that will inspire. And it wasn't to inspire Filipinos because Filipinos inspire me. Filipinos inspire me because the freedom to have your beliefs and also to the family, the way we treat family here. So I want to inspire other foreigners that or might feel kind of lost because it's very easy to be lost in America. Even you have good work or whatever, you're not really encouraged to be like a good person to think of other people, especially family, and you're not encouraged so much to um, be faith based. It might be in the world a lot of that because what gets shown a lot is the negativities. The thing that makes news, is usually the bad behavior. Um, so I just wanted to do something different with my YouTube channel because I love to watch YouTube. I love it. I love it so much. And there's a lot of good content on YouTube. But as far as expats, there's good content there. There's a lot of good channels. But I wanted to do something different. And there's a lot of channels that are doing bad things, putting expats in the bad light by the things they say and do. And I don't think a lot of them realize it. So anyway, you're just what I've read from your comments. You're inspiring me to go deeper. So there's a. Oh, really? I think you're right, Mom. Dai Palihog, can you come here for a second? Look at Richard, just blew me away. He's a political science teacher, professor actually, and he teaches at the University of San Jose. Recollect.
Yeah, San Jose Recollections.
Is there a Recollectos here in San Carlos?
Oh, it's no, Santo Tomas.
Is it Santo Thomas?
Yeah, Santo. No, but it's not Recollections though. I don't know. It's just it only it's for no Santo Tomas.
There's Santa Rita, Santo Thomas.
Yeah,
There's
that's all.
yeah,
Colegio de Santo Tomas. Sorry.
yeah. So it's okay, but he shares in his chat with his students my videos, our videos. That's crazy. That's so awesome. Okay, let me.
You know where Carbon is?
Carbon, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Recollections.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's where he's teaching. Yeah. Yeah, Nindu Kayo, that college, Richard. Um, let me see. I got to get to some Jed Elijah Entertainment, like raise Pedro money. Oh, like raise. What do you mean by that, Jed? Do you mean raise money for certain things here in the Philippines? Certain causes? My students in my graduate school classes hail from different parts of the Philippines, even as far as Mindanao. Wow. They're actually teachers also like me who wanted to earn their master's degree in political science. Wonderful. So Richard, do you have, I mean, I'm assuming, I know you have a master's. Do you have a higher degree than master's? Master's is very high, but do you have like a PhD or something like that? Bachelor's degree is so high. USJR. Oh, really? Santo Thomas, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a great school here too. I noticed when I go by there every day because I take my children to Santa Rita, I'm always passing Santo Thomas. They have police academy there. The people's always coming out in their police uniforms. You're finishing your doctorate degree. Wow. God bless you, Richard. That's a lot of school. Really, the Philippines is amazing for education. So many high degrees here. That's amazing. Congratulations. When will you be finishing that? When do you plan on? You probably have to do some kind of thesis or something. Master's degree in development communication. Wonderful. Congratulations on that, Richard. Richard, your picture looks very young. You look very young. Thank you for all your the conversation, Richard. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Richard, I appreciate all your questions and your comments. Candidate for Masters in Political Science. Wow. You have many degrees, sir. Commendable, very commendable. And has units in master's degree in international studies. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Santa Thomas. Yeah, and has units in master's degree. Oh, you have units in master's degree in international studies also. Wow. So do you guys, you're, as far as political science, do you guys teach like worldwide, or is it mostly just focused on the Philippines? Do you guys go global? I'm sure you do in your research, but I mean, teaching other people that are getting higher degrees. Are you guys mainly focused on, because I know there's international studies, but are you guys mostly focused on Philippines? I'm just curious about that. I'm sure you are, but I'm sure you guys go over different countries, especially hotspots with wokeism and stuff. In Europe, it's really spread too there. Excuse me one second, you guys. I'm just going to get a tissue. You know what's really different here in the Philippines also is the professors in the colleges are, just from what I know, what I've seen, and it might not be true everywhere, but I don't know what it's like in Manila, but they're not really following the woke agenda here in the Philippines with, as far as I've seen in the schooling, public and private schools here and in Cebu. Whereas in America, that's where when President Obama was president, he really did a movement to get that in all of the elementary schools, the high schools, and the colleges. But the colleges have been kind of woke for many, I think, many decades. But he really pushed it, and the one agenda that he really pushed for too was the splitting of races, um, talking about white privilege and things like that. Especially focused on white privilege, which when I was in college, they didn't have a word for it, but I got in some disagreements with professors where when we were having conversations, that there was no such thing as that. Um, it was just brought on, especially by when President Obama would push that into a false narrative, which if people talk about it and think about it a lot, of course it'll go mainstream and then people will think it's true. It's kind of a victimhood mentality. Whereas many people in America, um, even with that type of culture going on, if they want to do something bad enough, they can do it. But when I went to college, even in the 80s, when I went to college, 80s and I in the late 80s, and I graduated in the early 90s as a nurse. But when I went to college, and my minor was psych, but when I went to college, I couldn't get, even though I had a high GPA, I couldn't get scholarships that other people could get because of their skin color. Because I was seen, even though my heritage is from Lithuania, um, just because of my skin color, I wasn't able to qualify for those things. And I worked full time when I went to college, no problem with that. But if you're going to give it to one group, it should be available to all groups. Shouldn't that's racism. Um, yeah, so I don't talk a lot about that directly in my videos because with the algorithms on YouTube, I don't want to get in trouble with my channel, but I just hint at things when I talk about them and put things in kind of a poetic way where if you read between the lines, for people that watch the videos, that watch more than one video, especially, they'll understand where I'm coming from. Um, okay, let me see. I have more questions here. Richard said, I've been a lecturer of the Department of Tourism Tour Guide Seminar for Korean. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Okay, that's wonderful. So I assume when you're doing that, you're educating them about um, maybe safe places here in the Philippines and also maybe some of the history um, that people might not know about. I'm assuming that. Have you tried a Filipino tuba drink called Kinutil, a mix of egg, tuba, and tibble and sim? Wow. I don't think I've tried that. I haven't tried that. I haven't tried that. Caroline, die, die. Caroline's not available now. I want to ask her if we can try that. That sounds absolutely amazing. Can you tell me about that, Richard? What it tastes like? Is that I don't think that one would be as hard on the TN. Suck a TN sometimes with the super sour tuba. Hey, Marjorie. Good evening, Mom. Nice to see you here. Marjorie from San Carlos City, who's always supporting our channel. Thank you. Good evening to you. Yeah, Filipino culture, history, and tour spots. Wonderful, Richard. Really, Richard, I would like to get together with you at some point. Maybe we can meet up, or even we can do a virtual meeting or something and just talk about maybe we can do something together where I can maybe just inform people that you're around and you're available, like maybe you have a business for that. And maybe you do something for Americans too. It could be anyone, Koreans or anyone, but a lot of Americans watch our channel. I'd like to have a talk with you about that if you have time. I know you're a busy guy. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to try that. So do you recommend that, Richard? Do you recommend that Tuba drink? Should I try that? Okay, let's do a collaboration, Richard. Um, here I'm going to give you. Hmm, how can I reach out to you, Richard? Let me just give you my Facebook. Okay, I'm going to give it a try because you said that. I'm going to find out without having to go to Cebu where I can get that here. But if I can't find it here, I will go to Cebu. But I'm sure I can find it here. Okay. I'm sure it is very nutritious, Richard. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna pull up my Facebook account and drop the link in here. Just friend me on Facebook. Friend me on Facebook and send me a message, Richard. Just add me, and when I see you add me, I will add you. I gotta find my Facebook. Here we go. Let me give you this link. That's my Facebook for Richard, and anyone that sees that, you're welcome to add me on Facebook. I'll be happy to add you. I love having more friends. Richard, add me and we can talk about a collaboration. Would love to do that. That would be very beneficial to the viewers, some of the viewers of our channel. If we have someone trustworthy that we can forward them to you. I'm using AI for some things related to tourism for people like finding some seldom known places in provinces, safe places for people to just check out. I'm just giving them like just the information about the place and then pictures and then a map, how to get there. Like once they land, like if they land in Manila or Cebu, where to go basically. So people appreciate that. Just that little thing I've given them. Um, but you're very knowledgeable. I think it'd be a benefit for many people. And we should be lifting each other up, so helping each other. How do you say that? Canutil, sweet and sour coffee. Canutil, canutil, canutil. I'll have Caroline help me. So I hope you can see the link. Let me see if it shows up on the YouTube channel. Hmm. Okay, let me see. That's weird. There's a chat. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the link's in there. Okay, good. So whoever wants to go to my YouTube channel, add me. I will, once I see you, I will add you. Let me open up my YouTube channel. All right, you guys, we've been on for an hour and 12 minutes. This is great for our first live. Um, if you have anything you want to say, any questions you want to ask, questions and answers, I think I'm going to have a live video tomorrow, and we'll on Saturday for a little while, and I think Saturday at 11 a.m. So look out for that. It's just, and we'll start doing them every Saturday, at least once a week. And then I have a video I've mentioned a few times, but I have a video coming out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to say bye for now, you guys. I appreciate you stopping by for the stream. And I appreciate all the questions and all the comments. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. It's nothing like the community. Without the community, us YouTubers have nothing without the community, without people that watch our videos. So thank you so much. And we'll say bye for now. Be on the lookout for my live tomorrow at 11 a.m. and be on the lookout for the new video release tomorrow at 9 a.m. Okay, we'll say bye for now.